So today, so today at Business at Breakfast, we have the wonderful Diane Tipper as our speaker. Now, Diane Tipper is the owner and creator of Sleepkeeper. So just quick show of hands. Who knows what to sleep keep means? Does anyone know what to sleep keep means? Yep, Neil. I think Neil had his hand up. Dave's got his hand up. Neil, what does to sleep keep mean?
From what I've learned from Diane before, it's to protect your pillow.
Ah, nearly, not quite. David, what does to sleep keep mean?
Sorry, I was on mute. To keep sleeping wherever you are.
Not quite. To sleep keep is a verb and it means to take your pillow with you. So, so coming into Christmas, right? And you do that by putting it in the Sleepkeeper, making it easy to travel with, right? So when we're coming into Christmas, a good thing to ask people, if you hear, oh, are you going away at Christmas time? If someone says yes, just ask them, will you be sleepkeeping? And they'll say, oh, what's that? And you say, taking your pillow with you. And then that gives you the opening to talk about a Sleepkeeper. Well, yeah, I'm taking my pillow. Will you be putting it in a Sleepkeeper? Okay, what's that? So for people who don't know about it yet, it's a good way to bring it into a conversation. So Diane has been doing this for quite some time. Diane, I'm going to let you tell us about you and your little history getting into it. But that's just a little thing for what you guys to think about. To sleep keep means to take your pillow with you. All right, Diane, you've got up to 8 minutes.
Okay, thank you, Misty. I don't really know if I need to say too much more. I think Misty's done it all for me, but thank you. And before I start, I just want to thank everyone. I sent out quite a few emails to say I was presenting, and thank you everyone that replied. It was very much appreciated and very humbling. So anyway, I'm going to see if I can share my screen. And let's see if I've got it here. Here we go. I'm going to start with just a little bit of a backstory. My background is sewing, and many years ago I worked in the rag trade where I sold fabrics to all the clothing manufacturers. So I know about fabrics, I know how the sort of industry works, and I have to say, best job ever. So that's just a tiny little bit about me. Sleepkeeper, obviously it's to put your own pillow in. It will compact it very easily. You can clip it to a bag if you're going backpacking. Great for camping, easy to hold, quite a few in your hand. Here I've got 4. Great for road trips. Just pillows always take up so much room in the back of the car. When you've got your Sleepkeepers, it gives you so much room. You can see out the back. This is pretty much how the Sleepkeeper comes to you in a small packet, but I will show you a little bit more about that later on. Why travel with your pillow? You will sleep so much better having your own pillow than sleeping on an unknown pillow. You'll be way more comfortable and you'll actually sleep like you are at home. Most people think it's the bed you're in, but it's actually having your pillow is the main reason you don't sleep when you're in a strange bed. You also won't have to risk getting sore necks and headaches. And this is why chiropractors recommend you take a pillow. So it's not throwing out your alignment. When you lay on a pillow for 8 hours a night, pretty much every night, your whole muscles and your neck are in one alignment. Your muscles relax because they're used to being in that position every night. When you go away and sleep on an unknown pillow, it throws out your neck, your spine alignment, and this is what gives you your sore necks and headaches. So it's always a great thing to, even if you don't, give it a go and it will make a big difference. And also, did you know an average hotel room that is about 70% occupied will have around about 180 people sleeping on that one pillow for the year, leaving all their lovely germs, odours and oils. So that is another reason why it's a great idea to take your own pillow, especially as we move from post-COVID. And you know what? You actually deserve to be comfortable. We go away to have a great holiday, and part of that is sleeping well. If you sleep well, you wake up well. So taking your pillow, you'll be way more comfortable. And where can you use the Sleepkeeper? Now, this is a great way of being able to refer me if you hear of people talking about any of this. Great way, especially with Christmas coming up, many people staying with families in that spare room with those spare pillows. How long have they been sitting there collecting dust? I'm sure we all can sort of think about being in a spare room of someone's house and the pillow is very dusty. So taking your own, another reason. Camping, once again, like I showed you, saving space. The covers are water resistant as well, so if they get dropped in the ground or in the rain, your pillow will always be protected. Cruising. Now, you don't have much to worry about when you're taking luggage on a cruise, so taking a pillow is very easy. And with the amount of people on cruises, the time that it turns around, and the amount of drinking that goes on a cruise, which leads to people at night drooling, dribbling, and possibly vomiting, and then they're sleeping on the pillow. So another reason to take your own pillow. Easy to take travel overseas. I've just not long come back from the UK. My pillow was on planes, trains and buses. Just makes it very portable. With the handle, just slips onto luggage or you can clip it to a bag. Great for hotels and resorts, even the hotels that have pillow menus. I was at once and I ordered a pillow, but come midnight, the pillow really wasn't that comfortable and I wasn't going to be ringing up to change it at midnight. Great for weekends away and also kids in scouts or kids school camps. Perfect. Lots of the kids do like to take their pillows these days, and especially on a school camp, they are just usually thrown under the bus with all the luggage, which really is a very dirty area. Now, who can use Sleepkeepers? Pretty much all travellers, but it's majorly the people that generally always take their pillows are allergy sufferers, people that suffer from neck and back issues, great for kids' sleepovers, school camps, also kids in separated families going from mum's place to dad's place, having their own pillow, just gives them a bit more comfort. And with Christmas coming up, it's a great unique gift for family and friends. And also don't forget yourself, because you deserve to be comfortable and to take your pillow everywhere. A facts, we spend all night with our faces pressed against a pillow, and our pillow is a key part of our overall sleep routine. Sleep allows us to perform at our best in our waking hours. Now, Russell Rosenberg, the National Sleep Foundation in the US, recommends travellers pack the comforts of home, at least your pillow. Do whatever is necessary to guarantee you will be well rested and ready to enjoy your vacation. And just one of my reviews. Thank you for a wonderful product. We are currently moving, which has entailed numerous road trips. The first thing I pack is my pillow in my Sleepkeeper. Whether it's thrown in the back of the car, dropped on the ground, or going through airport security, I know my pillow will be arrived safe and germ-free. The best purchase ever. And a tip, when not in use, pack your Sleepkeeper in your luggage, then you'll always remember remember to take your pillow and where your Sleepkeeper is. My website, sleepkeeper.com.au, and to buy a Sleepkeeper, just click on the link in the chat, purchase a Sleepkeeper, and I'll send it out in the post. You can't take your bed, but you can take your pillow. And lastly, I have been doing it for a while, but I don't promote it. I'm starting to make more because I've found this great fabric supplier in Country Young, New South Wales, and making pillowcases. So when you take your own pillow, it's great to have a bright coloured pillowcase so you make sure you never leave your pillow behind. And that's me. So what I can actually do, move this cat off my lap, and I'll just show you how a Sleepkeeper works. See, that's one Sleepkeeper rolled up, and you just lift it, undo the pillow, and the pillow will flip back to its original size. And then you pop your pillow in And then with the Velcro side facing down, you literally just roll your pillow up. And it's not the easiest to do when you're standing up. And then you grab the Velcro and join it with the Velcro up, and there you have your pillow. Posting it out comes in a little packet like so. So it's very easy to post. Any questions?
Heather and then Kat, please.
How much are they?
Yes.
Looks like an awesome Christmas present, and I love the drooling at and that got a laugh from everybody, because we all, I'm sure, have thought what kind of pillow you're sleeping on when you're at a hotel or somewhere.
That's right. They're $39.95. They're in Australia, there's free delivery, and for the US, UK, it's a flat fee of $15. So whether you buy 1 or buy 10, it's the same fee, and it's all in Australian dollars too.
Great, thanks Diane. Kat and
Thank
Greg.
you.
Okay, my question's not about the Sleepkeeper, it's about the pillowcases. How much are they?
They are $32.
Great, thank you. Greg and Stuart.
Yeah, I just want to make a comment. I got my pillow here. We were on a cruise a few years back, and I remember this one particular pillow. I mean, yeah, they cleaned up the room and everything, but it was really gnarly. It was nasty, but you have some good points there, Diane. So I'm gonna have to look into that and start carrying my pillow.
Thanks, Greg.
Thanks, Stuart and Katie.
Where have you been all my life? I said this last time, is that the amount of times our little ones have gone off to camp, yeah, I've always said, keep it in the cabin. Last time they said, oh no, it's got to go under the bus, and I'm just sort of going, that's nasty. It's just fantastic. So, and as I said, 5, 10, and find some friends to give them to in the chat there. But also, yeah, look, I would love to talk to you because I've got some people who are in the travel industry, specifically on moving and storing baggage and all sorts of things. This would just be perfect for them as a bit of an addendum. And those pillowcases look bulletproof. They look amazing too. So excellent. Well done. Great presentation. Thank you.
Thanks, Stuart.
Katie and Misty.
I wanted to ask, on the top of Kat's question, how many pillowcases? Is it 1 or 2? And how many design, like, do we get to pick a fabric, or do you?
Yeah, they're sold separately. So it's $32 each pillowcase. There's quite a few designs, and as I start to build it up, yeah, there's so many fabrics I can choose from, but no, I don't give you it's only the ones on the website. So I think I've got about six or 7 different designs on the website.
Nice one. I love the fabrics.
Thanks. Yeah, I love choosing them actually, and this place I found in Young have so many amazing ones. So yeah, I had to really hold back.
Great, thank you.
Misty and then Pat, I think you've got your hand up.
Yep. So Lucinda, and if Sandra Summers was in here, don't go to Young, because we're like sellers. So don't go to Young. But I've got a couple of comments in regards to where Diane had said, it's the bed it's not the bed that's possibly stopping you from sleeping well. It'll be the different pillow. And I can tell you a story. Last year when my dad passed away, we ended up staying in a hotel right near on the other side of Canberra. And I got to sleep in the sofa bed with Noah because he was not sleeping on the sofa bed with his brother Jack. So all I could say to that is, oh, well, I brought my pillow, so what the hey. I have to say, best night's sleep ever. I woke up not knowing that I'd slept on a hotel sofa bed, which I have to say aren't generally the most comfortable of beds. And I can only put it down to the fact that I had my pillow because I slept like a baby the whole time. So that's really great. And I've thought of 2 things for you, Diane, to Sleepkeep PQ or to Sleepkeep PC. So Sleepkeep post-quarantine or Sleepkeep post-COVID. There could be some articles in there for you.
Thanks, Misty.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Misty. Pat and then Debbie.
Okay, when you was talking about hotel experiences, that brought one back to me, a very vivid one. Have you ever said woken up in the middle of the night and felt cold and you've had to reach out for those extra blankets? Well, that happened to me a few years ago, and when I looked at it properly, it obviously had not been cleaned in some time, and it was disgusting. I won't say what was on it, but you can guess. So I'm wondering if you've got Sleepkeepers for blankets.
No, I haven't.
Yes.
Yes.
Depending on the size of the blanket, though, Tammy Horton, she actually, when she does overnight caring stuff, she puts a blanket, like her own personal blanket, rolls it up into a Sleepkeeper, and then takes that by itself, and then her pillow in a separate one. So there's always that idea.
Nice idea. Good one. Debbie, and Stuart's got his hand up again.
All right, I have to tell you guys, I bought 3 Sleepkeepers. I gave them away as gifts. Those 3 people are leaving for a cruise tomorrow, so I'm so glad that they won't have to be in somebody else's spit.
Certainly not anything I thought of in regards to cruises, but it's such a valid point.
Good. Thank you, Debbie. It was good. Stuart.
Sorry, just sort of one more thing. It's just that exactly the quilts. I'm like the same technology. Like if you fold an average Juno or duvet, whatever state you're in, whatever you like to call it, that would compress really, really well. And if there was a slight mod to that, boom, you've got a thing. And also untapped market is people who have weighted blankets too, because they take them everywhere and they are awkward to deal with. And if you had a system to roll them up in there, just a couple of extra things.
I have had a lady get back to me to say she was a grandmother and used to have her grandkids come over, and she, because the quilts and all that take up so much room, and she actually could fit a single bed doona in one and roll it up. And I actually tried it here at home, and it does. So it does make it easy and possible. Sleeping bags, so much easier than trying to roll it up and stuff it back in, particularly for kids if they go camping, is put it in a Sleepkeeper instead of a sleeping bag cover, and then they can actually do some of the work for you as well. So they're good for sleeping bags and rolling it up. And it doesn't count. Apparently it doesn't count as personal luggage on a plane. So you can have whatever it is that you're taking as onboard luggage on a plane, and in your pillow doesn't count. So if you have it up in a Sleepkeeper, it doesn't count.
You can put your suit in it. This is my pillow.
Yeah. So, or otherwise it'll just fit straight into your suitcase because it's rolled up, but otherwise it doesn't count as God, we could come up with ideas all day long, Diane. We could just talk about this all day long. All right, Julie, you better keep taking over. We'll just keep going with it.
No problem.